If you can't decide on what resort to go to in Cancun, come to Breathless Soul Cancun. Let me tell you, all-inclusive adult-only resort, 5-star. When I tell you the beach view is phenomenal, and the people there are super sweet. Oh my God, room service, you order everything off a keypad. Like I said, you get wonderful views. The food is wonderful. They have between 8 and 11 restaurants. And oh my God, like everything was wonderful. They had a party every night. You make reservations for some of the restaurants. Like, what you waiting for? It's Breathless, baby. Cancun, period.
I feel like falling in love. I'm in the mood to fuck something up. Better fucking something. I need some drink in my cup. Hey, I'm in the mood to fuck.
What's up, you guys? It's your cousin Krystal bringing you another video. Okay, so this video, I have been dreading for this video to upload. This is literally my third time doing this review on this video. I'll be glad when I get a camera. I was supposed to get one for my birthday, but I didn't get one. But I'm getting ready to get me a camera, okay? I need a Canon, like right now. I need a Canon, okay? Okay, anyways, if you are new watching my videos or new over here to my channel, go ahead and press that thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. And go ahead and become a cousin, because over here we are family. I wanted to do a review on my trip to Cancun. I went to Cancun, and let me do a disclaimer. Okay, these are my personal opinions, my personal experiences, and what I encountered and what I experienced on this Cancun trip. So I'm going to give you my raw and honest opinion on everything. When I tell y'all, I am so happy to be doing this video because I was not ready to go home. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this video, because some people that we have watching this video are actually new here. My platform mainly based on surgery and stuff like that, and I just wanted to start bringing more different things to my channel, not just surgery. I want to start doing get readies with me and shopping vlogs and travel and stuff like that. So I say that to say this. I already did a video on my trip. So I'm going to leave that link below, my birthday trip. If you did not go and watch my birthday trip and you are new here, and my hashtag kind of like persuades you to come over here and watch my video because it said Cancun, yeah, you want to go watch that video too. Okay, so basically this is my raw and uncut review on Cancun, okay? So first thing first, it was my birthday. Team Cancer, okay? And this is my first birthday trip out the country. Yes, passport, everything. Me and my fiance, like, it was so wonderful. Like, take me back. Okay, so I have some little notes here because I don't want to miss anything, and I hope I have not missed anything, like jotting it down. But as I get into this review, then if I feel like it's something that I did not write down, then I will cover it because it will come to my mind, of course. Okay, so first thing first, I was just doing my research. Like, I knew for my birthday, first thing first, you want to know exactly where it is you want to go out of the country. What kind of scenery are you looking for? What type of feel are you going for? I wanted to be around, for sure, I wanted to be around lots of drinks. Yeah, I wanted to be around lots of drinks. Water. I wanted to get my passport stamped, and I wanted to walk in sand.
So with that being said, I wanted to go to Cancun, okay? Everybody been to Cancun, I feel like, but me. I feel like everybody has been to Cancun but me. So I was like, you know what? It's my birthday, okay? And I talked to my fiance. He was like, yeah, let's go. And he surprised me. He sent me the money and everything. And I booked that thing, okay? And we did the package. Now, this is where I messed up at. When you book the package, I did the flight and the resort together. And I'm going to get on the resort where I stayed. But first thing first, when you get on there and you start doing your research, it's best to do a bundle. And when I say a bundle, that means your flight as well as your resort, okay? For sure, we knew we wanted to do an all-inclusive resort. So we did an all-inclusive resort as well as including with the flight. And I did not add their transportation that was on there because I did not want to do shared ride. I did a lot of research on that too. And for some particular reason, they did not have private shuttle on the bundle that I was trying to do. They only had the shared, and I think it was like an extra $25 per person. So I did not want to do the shared. Reason being, when you do the shared and they are picking you up from the airport, you are picking up other people too. You're not going to stop at your resort first. So if it's other people on there and their stops are before your stop, they're going to stop and drop them off first, and then whoever is closer after their stop, and then your stop, okay? Same thing as going back to the airport. That you definitely don't want to do because you do not want to miss your flight. You do not want to be left behind. You do not want to be like, where's my ride at? Okay, you don't want to be just on that shuttle and they stop and dropping everybody off, and you just like, oh my God, when am I getting off of this shuttle? So yeah, I did not want to do that, especially after doing all my reviews and my research, because I'm a research guru. Okay, I did all my reviews for a few months, and after coming to a realization, I was like, oh no, whatever it costs for round trip private shuttle transportation, that's what we getting, okay? So this is where I messed up at. I was originally going to ride first class. But then it was like first class going and not first class coming back, and then we was gonna have to pay an extra fee for a check bag, pay an extra fee for seat selection, pay an extra fee. Like, it wasn't like the norm, like just coming out of one state to another state, flying like Southwest or American Airline. Like, they was charging for every little thing. So I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna be able. We not flying United. So people started telling me about. I started doing reviews, looking up reviews on Frontier, because I've never flew Frontier. I don't ever remember flying Frontier. Now, I flew Spirit before. I love flying United and American Airlines. Those are my two top. But when I seen Frontier on there and it was like half of the price what we was getting ready to pay flying United going and coming, I was like, oh yeah, Frontier it is. So basically, I did all my booking on booking.com. I went on booking.com. I went on ahead and I paid for everything. They do not have where you book now, pay later, like how you do some of the hotels and stuff in the States. This is an all-inclusive resort, and I had to pay for my flight. I had to pay for our round-trip tickets. Everything came out to a total of, I think, $1,500. That was including tax, fees, our flights, check bags, seat selection. Everything was included. It was totaling $1,500. Like, we really, really got a good deal. Okay, now I end up choosing Breathless Cancun Soul Resort and Spa. I chose this resort. Oh my God, let me tell y'all. This was in my top 3. This resort was in my top 3. I had secrets on here Breathless, as well as Ryu. I think it's RIU. I had all three on there. But I don't know. I had seen one review on Breathless where they was like, their lounging furniture, not the lounging furniture, the swim lounging furniture that be outside, it was all like torn down. And it was, that's why I say don't go off the first review. When you're doing research, don't go off the first review. Come to find out, like, I believe that was like a whole different resort, because what they was telling me based on when I went, I seen none of that. Okay. And not only that, that was the only bad review I seen. And really, that's not a bad review. She was just like, the pool furniture was kind of worn out. I don't know what pool furniture she I don't know what pool furniture she was talking about, because baby, all that stuff looked brand new. Not to mention, Breathless is a newly like built resort. Okay, it's all inclusive, no kids allowed. Thank you, Lord. That was one of my main concerns too. I wanted to go to an all-inclusive resort where there were no kids there. It was all inclusive with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and room service, endless drinks, okay, fun festivities and activities every night, parties, excursions, all the, okay, everything. I wanted to experience everything. We was there a total of 4 days, 3 nights. And when I tell you, we had a wonderful time. Now, we end up staying at the Breathless Cancun Soul Resort. Flight package, 2 people, like I told you, end up paying $1,500 for everything. Now, a lot of the immigration rules have changed. You do not have to complete that form for going into out the country and coming into the country. You no longer have to do that, and you no longer have to have your COVID card with you. Now, do keep in mind, we did bring our COVID cards because it was my first time going to Cancun. I didn't want no issues. I want to be turned around. I did bring my COVID card with me just in case. Okay. Better late than sorry. Let me see what else. Okay, so with the immigration, you want to always have a passport out. When I tell you, they looked at this passport about 50 million times. Okay, passport, please. Going through the immigration, it is kind of, once you land, you have to go through the immigration before you can even get to your check bag. Okay. Once you get through immigration and they stamp and you can come into the country, sometimes they'll ask you what is your reason for visit, and you can tell them vacation, business, pleasure. I told them it was my birthday, so of course vacationing. And I was like, okay, welcome. When we went to go get our luggage, they typically have dogs and stuff like that to sniff, you know, because people be trying to import illegal reconstructional drugs and stuff like that. So they kind of have the dogs like sniffing, and they randomly select people to randomly like look through their luggage and stuff like that. I didn't, luckily this is like my second time going out of the country, and I never had that issue before, because the first time when I went and got my teeth done, but I didn't go to Cancun. I went to the DR. So yeah. But yeah, so once you get through immigration, you get your luggage and everything. You find out which carousel is on, of course. You get your luggage. This is the part that's kind of like, you have to be prepared for it, okay? You have to be focused. After you get your luggage, the peer pressure is on. The peer pressure is on. Once you get your luggage, you need to be prepared to be harassed, okay? Be prepared. And I mean, they don't mean any harm. Not saying that they are begging for money and stuff like that. These people are trying to sell you timeshares. They trying to sell you excursion tickets. They're trying to book you with their transportation. They're trying to see if you have a hotel to stay at. They're just trying to, some of them are trying to help you. Some of them trying to get commission. Some of them just, you know, just want to talk, okay? I already warned my fiance. I told him, I say, sweetheart, I've already did my research, okay? And he's so kind-hearted. I mean, I am too, but I already know what to be expecting. We're walking, he gets pulled over while we're walking from another gentleman. Senor, The man complimented his shoes or something like that. Then they just started talking, and he was like, "What's you're visiting here? Da da da. Welcome." He was like, "I know y'all want to have some fun, right? I have these tickets. Da 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 da. What resort are you staying at?" And this is another thing: when you are traveling, especially when you're traveling by yourself and you out the country, do not be telling people what resort you're staying at, how many days you're here for. If they're not the people at the actual resort where you're checking in and you're signing your name on your contract or you sliding your card, you don't need to tell those people that's stopping you at the airport anything unless you're going through immigration and they need to see your passport. You do not talk to or tell your business to any of the bystanders, okay? So I had to tell him, what did I already warn you? What did I already tell you, honey? They're going to harass us. Little do I know he's pulling out $50. What are you pulling money out for? He's talking about, he said he got the tickets probably cheaper than what they got at the resort. No. Because first of all, we don't know if he's connected to the resort. We could just be giving him money. We don't know him. These could be some bogus tickets. You also want to make sure if you're not buying your excursion tickets online, or you're not buying them at your resort or from a trusted source, do not buy them on the streets, okay? Do not buy none of that stuff on the streets, okay? I've watched thousands of videos on YouTube, and I did thousands of looked at reviews and everything. No, you're not about to gimmick me. You're not about to gimmick me. So eventually we get past that stage. I didn't tell y'all how I booked my transportation. I did research. I did research because, like I said at the beginning of this video, I did not add the transportation off the website because it was shared ride. I did not want to do shared ride. I knew as soon as we landed, I wanted to get into a private shuttle that was going to take us straight to our resort. And I wanted to pay for a round trip that once our trip was done at the resort, they would pick us up in time to bring us back to the airport so we can head back to the U.S. So basically, long story short, I booked USA Transportation. I'm going to leave their link down below. Their reviews are highly qualified and very good. I give them 5 stars. Not to mention, when it comes to USA transfers, they were very knowledgeable. They answered questions like this. Not only that, they're 24 hours. They are literally 24 hours. USA transfer. They are 24 hours. You want to download the WhatsApp. You want to download the WhatsApp because you can communicate with them better on the WhatsApp, and also you can email them as well. They did communicate with me very well frequently throughout my trip, went from booking all the way to the end. I end up paying maybe I want to say $75. It was round trip, private shuttle. It was me and my fiance. We got to our resort within 27 minutes, as well as, coming back. It was like 27 minutes. I had pretty much mapped out everything. If your flight is for 3 p.m., they're going to pick you up 2 hours in ahead of time. And they're going to let you know what time to be out there in the front to pick you up to have you back at the airport so you won't miss your flight. Because you have to remember, you have to go through, you got to check your bags. If you're not doing a carry-on, you still have to go through TSA immigration. And it could be long lines. Anything could happen, So you always want to get, especially when you go into the airport, you always want to get there on time. So, yeah, we booked USA transfers. On our way there, we was able to do a little 10-minute tour. Our driver was very responsive, very genuine, and he gave us a quick tour through the hotel zone. The hotel zone is considered the safe zone for travelers and people that are just coming in and visiting and staying and stuff like that, and tourists and stuff like that. And basically this area is a whole strip. It's a strip of they have entertainment, they have lounges, clubs, They have people on the street that's performing and acting and singing and all that kind of stuff. And of course, like I said, this area is called the Hotel Zone. Write that down. It's called the Hotel Zone. It's outside of your resort. So this is an area where you're not outside of the border. You're like not even probably 15-20 minutes. If you're on an all-inclusive resort, most likely you're not far from the hotel zone at all. If you don't want to catch a taxi to the hotel zone, now let me back. Whenever you want to book a taxi and you staying at a hotel, get your taxi from your hotel. That's what I would recommend. And you can pay them tips as well, as some of them have a set fee. Some of them maybe is like $20 or $30, something like that. Now, me being a first-time traveler, I did not know that I could just bring cash. I thought I had to go convert my money in order to give them tips. But for some reason, they love our money. So we were giving them cash money. We did not convert our dollars. So we end up, I think our total trip, we end up giving like probably no more than $150 in tips, because we was getting rides here and there. We was at the bars, at the resort. We was, you know, people kept opening our doors and everything. So we was just giving tips, and we was giving them like $3 here, $2 there. Now, I'm going to go back to when tipping, how you can control or have a limit on your tipping, and when is it appropriate to tip this amount of money, or if you're tipping too much, in my opinion, okay? So yeah, we did a tour during the hotel zone. Like I said, where they had a lot of eateries and stuff like that. We end up getting to the resort. Once we get to the resort, it was, like I said, it was all inclusive. The gates were closed, y'all. The gates were closed. They opened up when you get there. They ask the name, they ask the driver your name and all of that good stuff, and they let you in because your name is on a roster, okay? Our name was on a roster. And then when we got out of the shuttle, the USA transportation guy told us, he said, see you on Sunday at such and such time. Be ready in the front. We will send you a reminder, which they did send us a reminder as well. We get to the resort. Oh my God, this is where the fun starts. Okay, I'm going to try not to make this video so long because I'm still on the first page. Okay, so transportation, greeting in, check-in. We get to the resort. They check us in. Soon as we get off of the shuttle, they hand us a warm towel. Oh my God, I don't know what type of sanitation or cleanser or whatever, lavender, whatever they had on that towel. But that towel was smelling good. It had my hands smelling so fresh. Oh, it just smells so good. So anyways, they give us the towel. It was a warm towel. He gave it to us on a little spatula thing. And then so we're cleaning our hands or whatever. And he says, welcome home. No, he said, welcome back home. And I'm sitting in my head, I ain't never been here. But I was like, thank you, thank you. I was like, thank you. So we get there, right? So we get there, we wash our hands. They checked us in. He took our luggage upstairs or up the elevator or whatever. We go straight upstairs. Soon as we get up there, it's like, I don't know, they talk to each other through their walkie-talkies. Soon as we get upstairs. Okay, so when we first got off the shuttle, the people gave us the hand thing. And then some more people came and took the luggage. Then he directed us upstairs. As soon as we get upstairs, it was somebody else at top of the stairs. Told us, hi, Krystal, come here, over here for me. We go sit down in the lounge area. Then here come the bartender telling me, hi, Miss Krystal, what kind of drinks can I get you? I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, got me feeling like Hollywood up in here. He say, what kind? I say, sir, I need a shot and I need whatever she got. Whatever she having. This lady had some kind of drink, y'all. It was like white with red strawberry or watermelon swirl and with cherry on top and a pineapple. I said, I want that right there, what she got. And I want a shot. So me and Corey, we got a reposado shot, and I think it ended up being like a pina colada strawberry swirl. Oh, it was so good with the Malibu rum. Ooh, it was so good. Oh my God. Ooh, it was so good. So then we end up drinking the drinks or whatever. Then next thing we know, the lady at the concierge, she called us to her desk. And then we started signing off our papers. She was welcoming us there. She wanted to see our passports or whatever. She checked us in. So y'all, originally I booked for a junior king suite. Okay, so I was going to have a Laguana view. Okay, Laguana view. That's where you see all of the what they call it, the sea bass, I don't know, all that stuff, and the seaweed. You don't really have like a beach view. Okay, so I was like, we're gonna be on a patio like that anyways or whatever. We can actually walk to the beach, but it was my birthday. Okay, next thing I know, she said we are all out of the junior king suites, so I upgraded you to a king suite beach view, high level something. Look, all I know is y'all seen at the beginning of this video. All I know is it was the beach. We was at the toppest level. I think the 28th floor. We was at the toppest level. We had a balcony. We had a shower with glass all around in the middle of the bedroom. Okay, we had a door where we can put our food. If we're done eating, put our food in there, and they'll come get our empty plates and stuff like that. Yeah, we had a butler that took us to the room. I had the happy birthday sign on my door. Y'all gotta go back and look at the video if y'all didn't see the video. And then the next morning, they brought breakfast in bed. Okay, so this is the thing. So they do have room service. I had already told myself after doing my research, I had already told myself on my birthday morning, that Friday, I wanted to do room service for breakfast. Meaning that I wanted my breakfast to be customized. I did not want to go to the buffet, stand in line. It's my birthday. I'm not supposed to go down there and be standing in line waiting on somebody so I can get some grits and oatmeal and waiting on him to move over so I can get the biscuit and get the butter. No, I had everything sent to me for free. Okay, I had an omelet. I had it custom how I wanted it. Okay, I think I had chicken and turkey in it because I don't eat pork. I had chicken and turkey in it, mushrooms, peppers, cheese, green onions. Oh, baby, it was, oh my God. And I had some, I think we had muffins and bagels, waffles, fruit tray. We had a big bottle of champagne for my birthday. We had mimosas. I think he had waffles, and it was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. So yeah, we called in the room service. Room service usually start, I think, at 6 or 7 a.m. I went on ahead. They actually have a keypad in the room where you can order your stuff. Yeah, and it's 24 hours. Okay, the breakfast not 24 hours. The breakfast stop, I think, at 9. From 6 to 9 or 9:30, something like that. But like after hours, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you getting hungry. All you gotta do is go to that keypad. Everything on there. When they brought us to our room, we had cheeseburgers, we had fries, we had quesadilla. Everything was hot and fresh and tasteful. Nothing I had there was nasty. Everything there was good. Everything was good. Okay, so we all checked in, blase. Like I said, my resort was all inclusive. Excursions. So for the excursions, we end up going to the first floor the next day, and we sat at the concierge desk and we booked our excursions. We end up booking, it ended up coming out to like $300 something. We end up doing the ATVs, as well as it was like zip lining into the water, and then we did jet skis. We ended up doing 2. excursions. So we split them up. We did one on my actual birthday, which was that Friday evening, and then we did one on Saturday, which was the jet ski. The first one, which was the ATV. The first one that we did was the jet ski on that Friday. It came with where we actually had to book a taxi to get to the excursion. Some of the excursions come with transportation. Like when we did the ATVs, it came with transportations, but some of them don't. You have to book you a taxi. So we ended up going downstairs. They called us a taxi. I think taxis, they charge their own price, okay? Our taxi going was $30. It took us probably like 15 minutes to get there, but he charged us $30, okay? We just went on ahead and paid it. So we paid him $30 for the excursion. We went to a hotel called the Americas or something like that. All I know is, y'all don't laugh at me. When I got to this is my first time going to Cancun, okay? So I'm thinking, since my resort is all inclusive, that means drinks free, everything. I'm thinking, okay, they taking us to another all-inclusive resort. Not all-inclusive, but they taking us to another resort. I'm thinking they all-inclusive. I'm ready to order a drink when I get there. I get to this Americas. The lady walk up to me saying, ma'am, what type of drink you want to drink here? I say, yes, ma'am. I say, y'all have frozen? She say, cash or card. I say, who? She say, you have cash or you using card? I say, oh, no. This not all inclusive. I don't get the drink free. She said, oh, no, not here. I say, oh, no. Oh, no, thank you. The place was not. So that's the thing too. All these resorts are not all inclusive, but I'm thinking that this resort was going to be all inclusive, but it wasn't. Anyways, we end up doing the jet skis. We had a wonderful time. That's on that video as well, where you can see us riding in the jet skis. So that was that day. We end up taking a taxi back after we finished the jet ski excursion. For the excursion, I would say we probably was out there like an hour or whatever, something like that. And they are very attentive out there, very, very attentive. We end up paying for the package for them to record us and everything like that. So we end up taking a taxi back to our resort, and this taxi ended up charging us $20. So that's why I go back to say they charge what they want to charge, because it's their transportation. They know you need to ride, and either you're gonna take it or you're gonna wait for another taxi. So the hotel, like I said, called us a taxi, and then we went back to our resort. I was so ready to get back to my resort. I was like, I missed it here. I went straight to the bar. He told me, come on, let's go shower and change so we can eat. I went straight to the bar. He said, what for you? I say, margarita. Yeah. And I gave him a tip for free. Because I was like, oh no, get me back to my resort. Oh. So then, okay. Room service, we covered that. Okay, so restaurants on the property. Oh, hold on, y'all. It's cold in here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, restaurants on the property. Okay, so okay, so these are a few restaurants on the property. If you ever go and visit, or you do your research, or you look up this resort, you will see these restaurants that I'm getting ready to cover, and you can put like a little asterisk next to them. So you be like, oh yeah, I remember this lady said this restaurant was good. I'm gonna go ahead and try them. Some of the restaurants, let me tell y'all, some of the restaurants, even though it's at an all-inclusive resort, some of them have a dress code. Some of them you have to be formal. I'm not saying suit and tie. I mean, like, some of them you cannot wear strapless shirts. Especially for the guys, you cannot wear strapless shirts. They want your arms covered up unless it's dressy attire. Like for women, like a dress or a topless dress or something like that. For men, they cannot wear shorts. Whenever they say formal, some of them you cannot wear shorts. You have to put on some jeans and tennis shoes. You can wear tennis shoes. They don't have to be dress shoes. But they do not want sleeveless shirts or shorts in some of these restaurants on the property, because they have a dress code restriction, okay? And as soon as you leave, you can go take them off. Some of them you can do same day reservations. To make the reservations, you can go to the concierge desk on the first floor, and you can make the reservations and let them know you want to make reservations for this particular restaurant. They'll give you the time slots they have available, and you can either say yay or nay. Okay, so Barefoot Grill, they sold pizza, quesadilla. They on the first floor by the beach. They sold like pizza. I mean, not sold, but they cook like pizzas, quesadillas, and stuff like that. Their lunch start from like 12 to 6, okay? That's Barefoot Grill. Then you have the cocktail bar. The cocktail bar is nothing but like cocktails. Like I said, I believe that's on the first floor as well. They're from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Okay, they start 10 in the morning, and it's like 2 or 3 shift changes because I knew all of them. In the morning I knew her, in the evening I knew him, and at night I knew her. Yeah, because I was back and forth. Bites. Okay, this is a buffet. This is for the Excel members only. They have like breakfast and stuff like that from 7 to 11. Now, when I say Excel members only is basically like a timeshare. Like I said, even at the resort, they'll try to sell you stuff, but you could tell them no. Once you tell them no one time and they see that you stayed there at the resort, they won't keep asking you because they know that you're there and they've already asked you. So basically with the Excel membership, I would say, me personally, don't waste your money, because I feel like you pretty much get the same type of privilege. Only thing I feel like with the Excel, you get an upgraded room. I believe you get the timeshare. I think once or twice a year you get a free upgraded room or something like that. Yeah, you get access to the VIP lounge where they have like hors d'oeuvres and appetizers, and it's more intimate setting. Like I feel like it's a quiet room. It's not that many people in there, and it's like just a regular like area, and you in there on the lounge chairs and stuff like that, and they have like top shelf alcohol. Now, not saying at the other bars around the resort they don't have top shelf, you just have to request it. Most of the time if you request it, because I've seen it, I've asked for rum, I've asked for Casamigos, and we got it. Okay, sometimes it's not always up there on the shelf, sometimes it's at the bottom, or they'll go and get it. It just all depends. Okay, so yeah, with the member Excel, that's for like the people, they get access to the VIP. So it's two, I believe it's 2 rooftops. It's one for the Excel members but it's on a different side of the resort. So it's one for the Excel members where they have their own pool area and they have a private bar up there, as well as they have a private lounge on the first floor where they go in there and they just drink and they sit around or whatever. That's just how I feel about it. But yeah, I wouldn't waste my money on being an Excel member. No. And I think it's like an extra $300 or $400, something like that, because you get a butler coming to your room. We still got a butler coming to our room 24 hours a day. Like I feel like it's still somewhat the same. It's just they in a private room and they have a private pool. I don't want to be in a private pool. I came here to party with people. I want to be around people. I don't want to be in a private pool with 4, 5 people. I want to be where the party is at. Okay, so I was not doing no Excel member. And like I said, I had already did my research and everything. That wasn't for me. But if it's for you, you want to just be over there, you know, in the quiet zone, go ahead. Okay, then we have the Coquette. It's a French restaurant. I didn't get a chance to try the French restaurant because when I looked at the reviews, I didn't really see nothing that I really liked. So I never made the reservations for the French. But for the French restaurant, it's formal, no sleeves, shirts or shorts. Okay. The deep swim up rooftop pool. This one is on the other side of, basically this one is, I think it's in the lobby area and you have to go to RT. So we started learning our way around the resort because certain elevators will take you to RT, but it's different rooftops. So like where our bedroom was on our side, like that, if we get on the elevator and press RT, that RT will take us to a certain restaurant. And then if we go to the lobby, over there by the concierge desk where we make the reservations for like the excursions and for the restaurants, that one take us up to the rooftop for the deep swim up pool. So up there, that's where they have like it's a rooftop and it's for everybody. And up there you can take a lot of pictures. They have like, I think it's 2 or 3 bars, and they have a swim up bar, as well as like they have like food up there, like hot wings, tacos, nachos, burgers, fries, nuggets, all that. Oh my God, when I tell you they burgers, I never ate this many burgers in my life. When I tell you they burgers was so good, and we ordered room service burgers, I thought I was about to turn into a cheeseburger. Like, they burgers, I don't know what kind of meat, Angus, Wagyu, beef, I don't know what kind, but baby, them burgers was bussin', okay? Let me see. Foam, seaside bar, burgers, fries, wings, tacos. Okay, the Nuke. The Nuke Cafe is in the lobby too by the concierge. That is 24 hours. They have like sandwiches, cold subs, muffins, pastries, drinks, not like alcoholic drinks, but like coffees and teas, hot chocolate, stuff like that. That's what they have over there at the Nuke. And it's 24 hours. Then they have the Picante. The Picante restaurant is a Mexican restaurant. I heard good things about the Mexican restaurant, but we didn't get a chance to eat at the Mexican restaurant. But because we ate at one restaurant like twice, and then we was eating at a lot of the different like little bites restaurants, and then we went to a party too where they had like hibachi and all that and stuff. So we didn't really get a chance to try the French or the Mexican restaurant. Okay, Silk City. This was one of my favorite restaurants. I ate there my birthday night, as well as I think the very last night we went there. But anyways, it's a Pan-Asian, like a hibachi, something like that. They cook in front of you. We missed our reservation to sit at the table where they actually cook in front of you, which was okay. But we ended up booking, we just did a walk up. And we sat down and we ate, and we ordered not oysters, oh my God, sushi. We had 2 different types of sushi. One of them for sure that's called Breathless sushi. Oh my God, it's so good. And then we had some type of soup. Oh my God, they pour it in a bowl with the noodles, and then they have shrimp in it. Oh my God, it was so good and refreshing. Then we had, of course, we had shots coming back and forth. On top of that, we tried their wings. We tried the beef and broccoli. Like, we were just trying everything, okay? We were just trying everything. Now, going back to tips, when it came to us dining in, we'll give them like a $5 or $6 tip. I think one time we gave them $10. When it comes to whenever we get our food and our drinks, so it's my plate, his plate, my drink, and his drink. Like if we at one of the swim up pools, or we at one of the light bites restaurants where we getting a pizza, a burger, and 2 drinks a piece, we would get them like $3 a piece, because I'm giving 3 for me, he's giving 3 for him. So I always give $1 or $2 per entree, or $1 per drink as a tip, because you have to understand, if you sitting there like a whole hour, you're gonna be in probably had like 3 drinks. So who's about to keep giving them $5 per drink? So level it out. For that 1 hour you done had 3 drinks, you can get them $3 or $4 for a tip. Let's see. Spumante. I really hate that I did not get a chance to go to this restaurant on the property. It's an Italian restaurant, and you do have to dress formal. They are open 6 to 11, and I think you have to make reservations for them. But I really wanted to try them out, because on YouTube y'all was saying that their food was real good. Wink, that's a cocktail bar. After Dark is a nightclub. It's on the 1st floor, down like going towards the beach. They open up, I think, at 10 or 11 o'clock, and they stay open till 5 a.m. It's like a lounge, like a night lounge. We went there twice, 2 nights in a row. Oh my God, we had so much fun. We went Friday night for my birthday, and we went Saturday night. We had so much fun. I'm talking about the shots was endless. They had the bottled waters lined up. Corey could not hang. He could not. The first night, he did not want no more shots, but I got to give it to him. He had like 15 shots in one day. 15 shots, like Reposado. And I think he maybe had like a Dos Equis, whatever, that beer stuff. He had a few of those in between. But yeah, it was vibes. It was vibes. We had so much fun. We met so many people. It was genuine people out there. Like, everybody was just having a good time. No drama, no nothing. Like, everybody was there smiling. People was jamming, having a good time. Like, I really highly recommend this resort. This resort, like, they treat you so welcoming. Like, they're so genuinely welcoming, and any concern or anything, they tell you thank you for coming. You do not get a wristband, you get a card. Unlike some of the resorts, you get a wristband. There you don't get a wristband, you get a card, and they do monitor you. They have cameras on every floor, so you can leave your hotel room. They clean your room every day. They clean your room every day. If you need them to come back 2 times a day, they come. As soon as you leave your resort, I don't know if they got people watching the cameras, but as soon as you not leave the resort, leave out your room. We was only gone, I think, like 40 minutes one time. We went to go, because we was coming back to get ready for the excursion. So I think we had went to go get something to eat, and we got a drink, and then we came back to the room so we can change clothes and stuff. And our bed, everything had new towels, everything. They had refilled the fridge. We had drinks, everything. They had came that fast. Like, I don't know if they get a signal or something, like it signals them when you leave out your room. But every time we leave out and we come back, everything is spick and span, and it smells so good. You get a robe, you get house slippers. Like, it is, oh my God, like, the bed was so comfortable. They respond when you on your keypad and you need this and that. They respond like that. When I tell you, them people, like, I wasn't ready to come home. I wasn't ready to leave that resort. Like, they really made me feel like I was in my feelings when I had to leave. When I gave the lady my card, I was like, she was like, "You'll come back." I said, "Yeah, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back." But if we go back for sure, like, we know the resort, because, like, we was really, like, walking around, touring the resort. And not only that, like, I watch a lot of videos on YouTube about this resort, and I wanted to pretty much go and see everything that that y'all was showing on YouTube. I wanted to actually see, is this real? Like, I wanted to go see it for myself. And they do have, like, you can sign up for different types of stuff that they be having, like aerobics. They do, like, the treadmill, not the treadmill, but the bicycling in the water. They have where you can sign up for free yoga. They have a whole bunch of stuff that you can do to keep you feeling welcome and like you're at home. Because, you know, even though you're on vacation, some people still like to count their calories. Some people still like to balance their meals. So they want to make everybody comfortable. And that's very understandable. Other than that, like I said, the hotel zone, if you don't want to take a taxi from the hotel to go to the hotel zone, like the lounges and the clubs that's outside the resort, you can take the bus. The bus is $1 one way and $1 coming back the next way. Other than that, I think I pretty much covered everything. Yeah, I pretty much covered everything. Like I said, we stayed at the Breathless Cancun Soul Resort and Spa. I hope that helped you guys out. Like I said, I truly recommend this resort. We're getting ready for our honeymoon in the next couple of months, so we are definitely going back out the country, but we are going to Tulum. We're going to Tulum right now. I hear that they have an airport that actually is being built in Tulum as we speak. With that being said, because coming from the coming from the Mexico airport, trying to drive to Tulum is like a little over an hour. It's like an hour and 20 something minutes. But if they build an airport in Tulum, you'll actually be even closer to their resorts that are actually inside of the Tulum area. So yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait. Oh my God, y'all know I'm bringing y'all with me. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this Cancun review. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.
I feel like falling in love. I'm in the mood to fuck something up. Better fucking something. I need some drink in my cup. Hey, I'm in the mood to fuck something up.